Hi, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to Simply Living in a Small Town. Today is Friday, and I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. I want to thank everyone watching. I am grateful and appreciated it. Uh, whether you've been following along or not, and if you wouldn't mind, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and of course, one of my kitties, is back over here. He thinks he needs to be in the video. So this is the Friday FOs video. And as promised, more or less anyway, I got my top done. So the knockout crop top that I had for last Friday, I was totally disgusted with. I did not like it. It was way too big. No big deal. I had to go back to the drawing board. I just, as a rule of thumb, I don't love frogging stuff, y'all. That's just how I am. So I don't enjoy that. But, on this, I made up my mind. Okay, yes, I'm just going to frog it. I'm going to start over. No big deal. And, that process actually went pretty quickly. So I, was surprised that I was able to, frog it out pretty quick and basically start it and have half of it already done. So I finished the last, few stitches this morning. And I am thrilled to say that I have redone it and I love it now. I literally love it. So this is the Cinnamon Stitches Knockout Crop Top. And I absolutely love how this has turned out, y'all. Now this bottom, I'm going to try to show you a little better here. The bottom ribbing here. Here we go. So I did half double crochet, half half doubles, and then I did a couple rows of singles at the very, see here, at the very bottom. So, and I also did actually some decreases. And so the way this is done is you have 4 corners. In the initial beginning, you make this basically like square, and you have a corner, a corner, a corner, and a corner. And so what I did was I actually did on one row only, I did some decreases just to kind of snug the bottom in a little more. Now I could have done more because that was just something I was trying to do. I didn't know how it was gonna actually come out or whatnot. It was just something I was trying to make it frame in a little bit smaller towards the bottom. And I noticed that it did do that, but not quite as much as I was kind of hoping. But nonetheless, it's okay with me. I love the way it looks, and it fits great, y'all. I love it so much. This color, now Cinnamon Stitches used the Just yarn, and it was a green kind of color. I think hers is a little darker than mine. But mine is, the colorway is Skylight, and it's the Loops and Threads yarn from Michaels. So I used 1+ skein, so not 2 skeins. I think maybe 1.5 or about. I'm gonna say, because obviously I balled it up when I frogged it all out, so I think that's about right. So I'm thrilled with this. It's gonna be 70 something degrees this week, and I can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait, and I will be wearing my top. I'm telling you, I will be wearing this week. I love this so much. It's so cute. So I literally want to make more of these. But as you well know from the Wednesday Whips video from this week, I have made a blue one. Well, I have started it. I have it about half done. And I actually ran out of yarn on that. So I could very quickly get that done. I just need to get another skein of the blue that I used, which I think it was called Arctic, but it's a Loops and Threads yarn. So I also would like to do some more though of these tops, honestly, because I just think it's so cute. It's adorable, and it's like literally my kind of style for summer. And I am like literally, y'all, I'm literally in need of summer tops for real. Most of my, literally, most of my summer clothes that I have still are like donation clothes, for the most part, from when the house burnt down. And I am ever so grateful for that, because otherwise, once summer hit after our house burned down, I wouldn't have had any summer clothes to just throw on when the weather started getting warm. So I'm grateful, and I've been wearing those, but nonetheless, I still need. I've also picked up a few things here and there too. When I say that, I mean like mostly tops. I have picked up a couple pairs of shorts as well. But anyway, to go back, nonetheless, though, I need like some tops. And y'all, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. And this literally reminds me the way this is made like that, that was a thing, that you would have t-shirts and they would just be open like this. Now, I don't know if any of you all remember that, but it was a thing, and I remember that. And you would just wear, so I have, a tank top. Well, you can see it, but I have a white tank top on. So those tops were like they were usually like t-shirts, but those were the same, where you would just wear a tank top underneath of them. So super cute. I love it. It reminds me of when I was a child, honestly, just because of like that kind of triggered me to remember things that, like that, those shirts that used to be back then. So it kind of triggered some memories for me, and it was really good. Those were like happy memories, because part of it had to do it too. I remember like playing softball and being at a softball game and like wearing a shirt like that. So as a kid, and I was younger than my daughter, let's say. So I was very young then. So that's like, I just love it. I just think this is adorable. And I love the style and everything. So I've got this down now. Like how many rows I need to do and everything. Now, she doesn't tell you in the tutorial what to do at the bottom as far as that. She says, you can do half doubles, you can do singles, you can do ribbing, you can do whatever you want. And so she doesn't tell you what to do. And that's what I just, I don't remember how, let's see, I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 rows of half doubles. So I was kind of trying to, the way this is made, it kind of, it hangs out kind of like from your body. It's not like it's something that's like very close to you. So I was kind of just trying to tighten this bottom up just a little bit. Again, the next one I might make that just a little bit more, because I kind of wanted it to be a little bit snugger. But no, I'm telling you, I love the top. I'm happy with it. I am so happy with it. And I actually have stuck to me still. I don't know if there's no way you can see that. I have a tiny little stitch marker there still. It's one that I made. It's actually a really cute little gold butterfly, and I just left it on there because I think it looks cute on the top. But anyway, so it's so exciting because, y'all, it's my first summer top now that I've made, and I just adore it. I'm so happy with it. So I see, like, in my future, like, tons of this kind of style anyway, different tops in different colors. And matter of fact, speaking of that, I have placed an order with Mary Maxim last night. It has shipped this morning. So I'm thinking Monday or Tuesday I should have that, which is very exciting. I can't wait till it gets here. I cannot wait. So that's very exciting. I did order some more of the saltwater taffy colorway that's the Premier Color Fusion DK yarn. If you have been following along, where I am making this top that I'm using that yarn for. So I only had one skein of that. Now I ordered two. I'm sure I will not need all that. They're 300, I think they're 325 yards a skein. So I will not, I can't imagine I would need all that, to say the least. I'm not that big. I generally wear like a medium and sometimes like a large, depending on how something's cut. So I don't see that. But nonetheless, I can't wait to get that and to finish that top, because I'm continuing to build on that one and finish up the back panel. And I would love to have that top done by next Friday. So that's my goal on that. I also ordered some DK, some Premier Basics DK in the black to finish up the shawl I'm working on. So that should be done for next Friday. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed, but not really. I'm just going to keep working. It's, I kind of got stalled out for a minute, here recently. Just feeling very sluggish and tired and have a lot of mental drain going on. So I kind of feel like now I'm like getting my speed back up with my crochet. So I'm just very excited. So the shawl should get done. The blue top like this, probably not, because I'm going to have to go to Michael's to get that. So that's a 45-minute drive one way, and, which I need to go there anyway for something else. But at any rate, it's okay. So, again, though, I'm so excited to be getting my Mary Maxim here shortly order. And I will say that, so everything I ordered within that, everything I ordered is Premier yarn. So I just literally ordered all Premier yarn this time. So anyway, I needed a lot of cotton and whatnot, and this is going to go back to this top, the conversation of what I am working towards here. But I ordered a bunch of cotton, the Premier cotton. I love the Premier cotton. I would love to get some of the other types of cotton from them as well and try out, but I haven't gotten that far yet. But this is like the Premier Home cotton, and the ones in the big, the great big cones. I already have like three or four down there actually. At my office, and then so I ordered one or two this time, but anyway, and then I ordered some smaller ones, and then I actually ordered, I forgot, no, my order is not entirely Premier yarn. It almost is, but I did order some other cotton, because I ordered some Bernat cotton, because they had it on there too, and they had different colors that you can't get in the Premier. So I ordered a bunch of that, because I picked out a couple ones to do tops with. So that's really exciting too. I'm looking forward to like doing this pattern in cotton, and I think that would be fantastic for summer, because instead of worsted weight, I have a thing. So I get very overheated very quickly in the summer, when the temperatures really get to, I don't know, probably 80 something, 90, almost 90 degrees. But when the humidity's up, I have a really hard time. But not only that, the heat it's very like draining basically for me. And also, it's kind of a thing too. So I have lupus, and you're not really supposed to you're supposed to kind of try to more avoid the sun. I'm not really a person that does that. I love to be outdoors, and especially when it's spring and summer and beautiful days and stuff. I've got to be outside. I love nature. My daughter is the same way, and we love to be outside in the great outdoors. So all day long kind of a thing. But when I feel this though, that I'm getting like very overheated, I have learned the hard way to, take a break and get in the shade or come back inside and hydrate and all that. So I had a spell one time over at a property where my house burnt down, and I was mowing the grass over there, the yard and that, and I very quickly, I hadn't gotten very far, and y'all, I thought I was going to pass out on the ground. So I have learned the hard way. That was like really bad. Um, to do better by myself and take better care of myself. So I also actually have what's called hyperpigmentation, and it's where your skin, like, again, this has to do with lupus as well, that like where your skin changes and that from the sun and so on. So that doesn't really bother me, but I do have to watch, in the summer. So anyway, so I want to make some of these kind of tops in cotton. So I ordered a bunch of cotton that I want to make into tops, and I'm just like so excited because I started this journey last summer in that I wanted to start making summer tops. I wanted one so bad last summer, and I never quite got there, obviously. Now this is basically a redo of a UFO that I already had from 2023. So I was working on this top, but obviously I did not get it finished. And then y'all saw, if you saw last Friday's video, how that was a total fail. So, but it's okay. You got to laugh at your failures. It's fine. So, you live and you learn, and I am happy with this. But anyway, I wanted so badly to just be able to make, some summer tops for myself, because I thought, man, I really need them. And like, how cool would that be if I could make myself some tops? So that's why, y'all, if you can't tell, I'm just ecstatic over this. So I'm excited. I will be getting a bunch of cotton yarn in, and then some of the other stuff that I need to complete, things that I'm obviously working on current whips. So I am just thrilled and can't wait till this order gets here and I can just continue moving on. I've got other stuff that I do want to start, but I kind of want to get a couple of these other things finished up before I get going on something else, basically. So I'm just trying to continue like moving forward with this, and I feel like I'm doing great. I kind of needed, we kind of have sometimes this period where we need to like step back and take a break from something. And it's funny because I do various things besides crocheting. I do sewing, I do woodworking, I do building, I do painting, I do all kinds of stuff. And what I find is like, so even with like woodworking, I'll be working on something and I just get like, I'm like, oh, I'm just tired. I'm tired of doing this right now. And it's fine because I've learned that if I step away from it, and give it a little time, then like that spark comes back to drive me back to like finish it. So I'm not one of these that, does not go back and finish something. I can't, that drives me crazy because it's like in my head, you still need to do that. Like I can't forget kind of a thing, So I've learned that, if I just step back and take a moment and let that feeling go away, then I'll come back to it with the zest again to come back to it and finish it. So anyway, this is going to conclude this video. I want to say I apologize for the lighting. So we've had to move some more things around, and I had things I felt like set up pretty decent. Now some things got shuffled around, so I apologize for the lighting because I'm going to have to fix that. It's like annoying with the shadow behind me, that is. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful, fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for for watching. Good night and God bless y'all.